Greetings, wrestling fans. I'm Dave Dynasty from the Wrestling Nostalgia Podcast. Thank you for joining me for this video as we unbox some toys. I'm super excited about this one. For those of you who listen to my podcast, and I hope you do, depending on when you watch this video, there either will be coming soon an interview with, or maybe it's already out there, but an interview with Rocky Turner from the Nerd Closet online, or the Nerd Closet, and the creator of the Maniacs toy line. And that's what we're doing here today. With the Maniacs toy line, I have the Legion of Doom set. Unreal, right? Look at that. Look how toyetic. You can't really see the figures real well in the box because of the glare. You can actually see my ring light. But look at that box. Look at that. Look at the artwork on the back. Just look at the, I mean, the box is great. You know, really well done. Hawk down one side, animal down the other. Social media on the back, or on the bottom. Like I said, on the back, that great drawing. Little bio, some info on the Legion of Doom. Great stuff. So if you're, you know, I'm a loose guy. I like my stuff loose out on the shelf displayed. But I do appreciate good packaging. And if you're a mint and box person, this has got to be great for you, right? Because the boxes look great. They're super artistic, creative. And plus, you got the window where you can view the figures, right? You can actually see the figures. So it's great for display. So we're going to unbox the Legion of Doom. And we're also going to unbox the Steiner brothers. Once again, Rick, Scott, stats on the bottom for the company. Great picture on the back, drawing on the back. Little bio, some info. Once again, got the view window in the front for the Steiners. So that's what we're unboxing. Because again, like I said, I'm a loose guy. But this packaging is great because this packaging, it's in the protective plastic when it's shipped to you. So, you know, it's, ooh, if I can get it out of here, man, it's in here good. You know, so a lot of care given to us as collectors. And there it goes. But again, look at that box. I mean, look at the box. Look at the art. That is truly incredible. So let me figure out the best way to get into this. Looks like we got a little tape on the top. Pull out the old trusty scissors. Kids, don't do this at home. Be careful with scissors. You know, don't run with scissors. Blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. Box is open. Out comes the plastic. Lift the top off, and we are in figures. Let's start with Rick. Man, I'm telling you what. Look at that. Look at the detail on the tights, the design on the tights. Look at the tattoos on the arms. Look at that facial expression on Rick. I don't know if it's in focus or not. The headgear. The one boot, red and white, while the other is, oh, excuse me. Dropped the figure, scared the dog. My bad. The one boot, red and white, while the other solid red, right? Kind of a Rick trademark to have the two odd different boots. And one thing that I talked to about Rocky in the interview that you'll hear or have heard is I love these figures because I do love the Hasbro figures, right? But it's become a very saturated market with the retro Hasbros and everybody trying to do the retro Hasbros. These are in scale with the Hasbros, right? These work with the Hasbros and the Hasbro retro figures, but they have a very unique look to them, right? Cartoony, very toyetic. To me, this captures the spirit of action figures and the Hasbros, right? Because Hasbros weren't meant to be super realistic and everything else. So this has that great spirit of some of the retro toys. And again, I'm not putting anybody down, but this is very unique, right? With the design and the style, and just absolutely incredible. So there's Rick. And then we pop out Scott. Once again, look at that. Look at the mullet. The detail on the tights, or the singlet, right? Look at the guns. Look at the guns on Scott, right? What a toyetic, bigger than life. Perfect for this kind of line. So there you have it. This is the Maniacs, Rick and Scott Steiner, the Steiner brothers. Excellent figures. Super incredible. So let's get into it, and let's get to the LOD, Legion of Doom. I'm super excited about this. Again, do you get much more toyetic than the Road Warriors, than the Legion of Doom. I don't know. I mean, and again, they're, like I said, with such a saturated market, with not only the retro, but just figures in general, right? There's so much stuff out there. There is a ton of Legion of Doom, a ton of Road Warrior figures, right? And if you, even if you're a Road Warrior guy, an LOD guy, and you collect, even if you just collect that, it's very hard to keep up on, right? And things start blending together, and things, you'll start looking a lot very similar to, you know, each other. But these are different. They're unique, right? They jump out. So if you don't have, if you're not a completist or can't be a completist, you know, this is something that's unique. It's still in that, again, in that retro scale, but look at that. Look at the cartoon nature, how cool it is, how representative, how larger than life they look, right? The shoulder pads slip right off, so you're ready for action if you want to play with those things, or if you want to display them differently. I like the shoulder pads. You know, so there's Hawk. Very, very awesome. And again, there's Animal. You know, look at the detail on the face paint. Shoulder pads come off, like we said. The detail on the boots with the buckles. You know, the detail on the side of the tights. Amazing. Look how good these look. Very toyetic. Bigger than life superhero. Right, that's what we love about professional wrestling. How cool, huh? Great stuff. Again, the red and black from the WWF run. Never fear, if you're an all-black kind of guy, you like that version. They do have an all-black set out there available if you can get your hands on it. So again, these are from the Maniacs line, from the Nerd Closet. They have several more sets out there, but this is the Steiners and the Legion of Doom. Visit thenerdclosetonline.com to order those, and you can look up the Nerd Closet on social media. So thank you, Rocky, and you guys, great job with the Maniacs line from the Nerd Closet. And thank you for watching, guys, and wherever you go and whatever you do, be good, be safe, and always keep on growing.